Hey people, so today we're going to learn about a mosaic graph. Now, what is a mosaic graph? A mosaic graph is a modified segmented bar graph, which is a way to show data from two or more categories. On the left is a segmented bar graph, and on the right is a mosaic graph. The mosaic graph has the bars right next to each other, and the segmented bar graph has the bars apart. Both are displaying the bar size being proportional to the data. Now, what we're going to work on today is how do you describe distributions and how to use comparison words to show differences. Alright, so here we got a data table, and we're going to be using this data table in order to create our mosaic graph. And the first step to making our mosaic graph is to find the marginal percent of all of the data here. Now, in order to do that, for example, in order to find about right females, we're going to take the females who answered about right, which is 550, and we're going to divide that by the total number of females who answered, which is 720. Go to our calculator, we do that real quick, and we get an answer of 76.38%. Now we do that for the rest, so we're going to do that for overweight females and underweight females to get the answers of 14.31 and 9.31% respectively. And now we're going to do the same thing here for males who answered. So about right, go to your calculator, 305 divided by 480, you're going to get 63.54%. And now we're going to do the same thing for overweight and get the answer of 27.50%. And underweight, we're going to get 8.95%. Now, with this data, we're going to be making a segmented bar graph. Now, in order to do that, we'll need to take those marginal percents that we just found and first draw a line that goes from 0 to 100. This represents the cumulative percent. Now we're going to start at the left side and plot the marginal percents for females. We'll first shade up to 76.38% and label that about right. And then on top of that, we'll add 14.31% and label that overweight. And finally, we'll add 9.31% and shade up to 100 and label it underweight, not forgetting to put the marginal percent on the side or inside for each part. This represents the marginal percent for females. And now we'll do the same thing on the right for males. And now this is our segmented bar graph. Alright, now next we'll turn the segmented bar graph into a mosaic graph. And in order to do that, we're going to draw a line from 0 to 100 again. And we're going to plot the data right next to each other. You just need to follow the steps of a segmented bar graph, but you need to plot the data literally directly next to each other. And now onto our question that we had proposed earlier. How do you describe the distributions and show how to use comparison words to show differences? And here is how we would describe this mosaic graph that we just made. So, according to the mosaic graph, there are a lot more females who feel they have an about right body image than males who feel they have an about right body image. There are also a lot less females who feel that they are overweight than males who also feel that they are overweight. There is also a little more females who feel that they are underweight than males who feel that they are underweight. And that is how you basically create a mosaic graph using a data table or just data. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.